What is up, my brothers and sisters? Um, Something I've been wanting to say for some time. I just don't know how to word it. So bear with me because I'm freestyling as I go. Um, I am the creator's vessel. I am one of many. It's not just me. There are many out there. I have a lot of people tell me that I am boasting or bragging, and I usually tell them quite the contrary. And what I mean by that is, I'm not boasting or bragging. I'm merely speaking in confidence that the Creator is looking over me and that anyone can have this. It's not exclusively picked for me. I'm merely showing people that you too can also be looked over by the Creator. Not just me. I'm no one. I'm of little to no importance to anyone or anything. As a matter of fact, I ask myself at times, more than often, why me? Why has he chosen me? And a lot of people even ask that too. Like they get jealous of it and they're like, why you? And the only explanation or conclusion that I have come to is that I was chosen just as you were. If anyone listening to this or hearing this is hearing me, you have been chosen as well. Because nothing is by chance. And I've shown many, many times by the number 8, 88, 888, and 88888 that that is a sign from the Creator himself. And it's one of those things where it's something that you never pay attention to in life until you start to notice it. And when you notice it, it starts happening again and again and again, and it's everywhere. Sometimes even in the bad things and the bad times. I'm talking every time I look at the news, it was an 8-year-old had died. A 48-year-old was killed. 4 to 8 people were killed. 8 people were injured. 8 this, 8 that, number 8. And a lot of people say, well, isn't that the sign of the devil? Demons. Because it's usually a symbol of a snake eating itself or Hitler using the number 88 as Heil Hitler. Well, quite the contrary, and I beg to differ. I think that man has taken it and made it something for himself, and that the information and knowledge of a lot of this has been lost or changed or turned into something else. And I feel that the number 8 and the image of the snake eating itself has been changed exclusively for you to believe that it was evil when it was actually God or the Creator. Does this make sense? That it was to deter you or deceive you or lie, to turn you around from that. And a lot of people ask me, well, how would I know that? I don't. I don't know that. But I know that it's in my life. And I've shown many times on this channel, especially because I made this channel to document all of this. Okay. And I know that it is not of the devil or demons or evil, because why would this phenomenon or entity help me? Is it to lure me in and trap all of you as well? I don't know. Only time will tell. And I've always said that this information and knowledge that I offer is for you to decide. Again, I am no one and nothing of importance. I am merely showing you what is happening with the events in my life and how this may pertain to yours as well. But I can tell you this for sure. Nothing is by chance. You are here to witness and hear and see everything that I am offering. It is entirely up to you. And I always say, take everything with a grain of salt, even me. Because everything is deception and lies in this world as I speak to you at this very moment. But again, why would this entity or phenomenon help me to help you? It's giving me warnings to heed ahead of time. I'm not always right, and it's not always accurate or on time or exact, but it is there to let you know and for you to witness what is going on. And I can assure you that it is something of good nature, of light. And I'm going to bring to you a very recent event that has taken place. A little girl that I know has been very ill for some time. She has many things wrong with her. But recently, she was damn near close to getting a blood transfusion because she has lost so much blood. Okay? Someone I find very dear to me. Someone I care very much for. A little girl. And while she was in the hospital, I don't know what all this means, but she was at a number 8 when it comes to your blood levels. Automatically, this gave me confirmation that she would be okay and she would be taken care of, even in the worst outcome. So again, if this were evil or something of demonic nature, why would it not take her life? Because she stayed at that number 8 and now she is perfectly fine. Thank the Creator it never came to that, right? And this is not always the outcome. Sometimes bad things happen and bad things may still happen. But it is up to us to see the signs and to acknowledge that the Creator is very present in our lives every day at every moment. And I've shown pictures as well that He is everywhere. From the bubbles of my bath to the bubble gum I stepped and I looked at under my shoe, to the blanket, to the smoke that I puff out of my mouth and take pictures of. He is everywhere at all times. And a lot of this is not what we think, okay? Take these pictures here that I'm showing you, for instance. Some of these are demonic in nature, but I can assure you most of them are angelic, if not all. I don't know the difference. But if you ask me, it looks like angelic creatures wearing armor, masks. And a lot of people say, well, how do you know they're not demonic or that that's not an angel? And I say, well, because when it comes to angels, your perception of what an angel is incorrect. And I got into an argument with somebody not too long ago because they were like showing me what the archangels are and what they look like. And I'm like, that's not what they look like. They don't look like a man. They can approach you as a man or woman. They can take a vessel of a body and approach you as a man or woman. But in all reality, they have no shape or form. Does this make sense? Because they're everywhere at all times. I'm merely showing you the images that I've caught as they presented themselves to me here. Okay? And so far, everything, even when I was wrong, I felt that the Creator had come through. A lot of this, I don't understand. I don't think we're meant to understand. And I think Creator is doing as best as He can to allow us to see signs, to allow us to understand what we can, because there is no understanding it. It's beyond anything we can fathom or understand. And yes, there's times where I'm angry and I look at this wretched world and I wish and hope that He destroys this place. But He hasn't destroyed this place yet because He loves us that much. There's 100 times, and I've said 100 things that should have happened and they didn't. Because it is not for me to know. It is not for you to know. Not even the angels. Angels can be corrupted as well. That's why He doesn't tell His angels either. Take Lucifer or Satan. I hope some of this makes sense and I hope some of this helps you, but don't give up. We must remember the mission. And the mission is it's not for us. It's for the children. It's for the grandchildren. It's for our brothers and sisters. It's for the young ones to carry on the human race and start over this new Eden. Because this place has become wretched and evil and it must be cleansed. Blessings and strength.